In a way, Adventure Awaits is kind of a vacation pack, but I'm really curious to test out how it works in the vacation worlds. They don't really do this anymore, but Outdoor Retreat, Jungle Adventure, and also I guess the Star Wars pack all came with vacation worlds. They're super different from the normal Sims 4 worlds because you can only visit them when your Sims are on vacation. They've both got a mixture of some vacation rental homes, but also 1 or 2 community lots. But that's kind of got me thinking about how custom venues might work in these worlds. So in this video, I'm kind of picturing that we build some kind of bed and breakfast style vacation destination in Selva Dorada. Admittedly, I don't really use Jungle Adventure as much as I probably should. I think maybe because it's like a secret world, I kind of forget that it's there. I also don't love staying in a full rental home. I kind of want to have more of a hotel vibe, but maybe this build will help change that. So this lot always kind of felt like it was supposed to be something like that, but obviously that's just not how it works in the actual game. It has 8 beds just in one big open room upstairs, and I never stay here because it's the most expensive one. I'm gonna bulldoze it, and we're gonna build something a little bit like that, but nicer, and then set up a whole custom schedule to go along with it. Before we do that though, I wanna quickly talk a little bit about the sponsor of today's video. You know what would really help this place? A nice mattress. And you know who has nice mattresses? The sponsor of today's video, Helix Sleep. I've been using a Helix mattress for about 4 years now, and it is by far the most comfortable mattress I have ever slept on. It also still feels brand new. So when I realized that I moved into this house that long ago and I bought it that long ago, I kind of couldn't believe it. It's so comfortable that we even bought a second one for our guest room. So now every bed in this house has a Helix mattress on it. And I know it can be a little bit overwhelming shopping for a new mattress because like, where do you even start? And it can feel a little bit scary to buy it online. But Helix makes it so easy. They have a sleep quiz on their website that'll help match you to the perfect mattress for you based on your sleep preferences. And then they'll deliver that mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. Personally, I'm a side sleeper and Dan mostly sleeps on his back. We also both prefer a more medium mattress, and based on those results, we got matched with the Helix Dusk. And their mattresses come with a 100-night sleep trial. So you can really test out the mattress to ensure that you do love it. And they've got seamless returns and exchanges because they really do want to make sure every customer has the right mattress for them. It's fall, it's cozy season. I'm gonna be switching out my sheets and my duvet cover soon, but it is also a good time for a full mattress upgrade. I don't know about you, but around this time of year, I spend a lot of early evenings in bed reading. It's just nice to curl up and be cozy. So if you're in the market to upgrade a mattress for anybody in your house, I'm gonna link Helix Sleep down below. Go to helixsleep.com/lilsimsie to take advantage of their fall savings event and get 20% off site-wide. Thank you again to Helix for sponsoring this video. And with that, let's get back into building. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna switch the lot type to custom venue, and I wanna try and figure out a schedule preset. I think I might start with the bed and breakfast option, and we'll just adjust this to make more sense for what we're trying to do. I will have 8 guests because that's way more fun, and I'll delete all of their default activities. It does have them be teens and up. Maybe it's better to not have kids stay here. I think maybe I'll have them do water activities because that'll have them swimming. I will put a pool, although maybe outdoor recreation is better because that also has them using pools, but it like looks cooler. Outdoor recreation feels more like the vibe for Selva Dorada. Maybe we could have them play table games. I could see them dancing. Oh, I was gonna see if they had an option for the archaeology skill, but I don't think they do. Okay, well, that complicates the plan because that was like my whole concept for this. I'm not imagining this, right? It's not there. Well, maybe I'll put some spa activities on then, and we'll just pretend that it's a spa type vacation. For some reason, by default, the staff does not have to do any fixing. I always fix that every time I play with one of these. I might also turn on do home chores just in case they'll like cook a little bit more. We can have a chef who will cook, and then maybe I'll add one extra one for like the spa employee. We'll make sure that they have the wellness skill. You know, I don't actually know if give massages or any of that is one of the activities. Oh my, we're already off to a bad start. Well, maybe I'll just get rid of this role then.Maybe we can add the staff into cooking, and the host we can have do spa activities, and we'll just leave that and see how it goes. Oh dear. Okay, so 7 a.m. breakfast, that feels fine to me. Maybe 10 a.m. is when we put the spa activities in. 1 p.m. we can go back to free time. And then 5 p.m. they have dinner. 8 p.m. they have free time. But having them do outdoorsy stuff at 8 p.m. is weird, right? Maybe at 1 p.m. they enjoy the outdoors. Wait, what's the difference between enjoy the outdoors and outdoor recreation? Bikes? Maybe the difference is bikes. That's so weird. They're like the same. Okay, at night they'll do free time, and then they want to sleep. Maybe I'll have them sleep at midnight. We'll get even less sleep. I think that's an acceptable setup. Let's just call it the jungle bed and breakfast, and we'll save that. Okay, let's get started here. This is gonna take us a lot of time to figure out, I think, because it's kind of a weird shape. I do like the idea of having the building be sort of this L shape, and then we could have a pool out front. Like, imagine if we had a really large pool all through this area. I'm almost thinking like some kind of covered bar or something over here in this space. Also, while testing, I've kind of noticed that these lots just work better when they're a little bit smaller. So it only being 30 by 20 might seem kind of sad, but I just think it's gonna be better this way. Okay, simple, simple, simple roof. It might be too long and skinny, I will see. I also really want the whole place to be very orange. I'm thinking a lot of orange and like wood tone colors everywhere. Maybe this would be better if it was a balcony, because we could probably open that up. Also, what happens if I do like 3 of these? Is that too much? It might be too much. It's probably better with just 2, right? Okay, I'm gonna stick to this really light color and just see how we feel. Oh, we could do like little balconies on this side. Oh my God. Honestly, to me, I think that's a game changer. Doesn't that look so nice? Okay, we'd have like a bright orange floor. I need to get a pool trim. I'm gonna try to not use a million packs, but there are some things like, I just don't know if I want to use the Jungle Adventure pool trim or not. I guess we could. It doesn't look bad. Also, there's not really any umbrellas, so we kind of get stuck using Seasons umbrellas. And that's not a bad thing because I do like the Seasons umbrellas. I just sort of mean that like, we can't limit packs in that way. We're gonna have to have them. I think I'm gonna push this whole thing back just a little bit more. But do you think it's okay like that? I think what's throwing me off is I'm worried about messing with this wall because I really like how that wall looks. So I don't really want to change it. Maybe we put the whole thing back a tiny bit because then potentially the pool could get scooted forward. No, let's just see how the lounge chairs look first. Of course, they won't come in the right color. Like no matter how we do it, they won't be the right color. There's like nothing that is this wood color from Jungle Adventure. Oh, you know what? These might be okay. Maybe we could just have 2 umbrellas instead of doing 3, and we can put them directly in front of these things. Why was I trying to put 3? It's fine with 2. It actually, dare I say, looks good with 2. Okay, this foundation is totally different. I'm not really sure if I should be using it or not. I just really want to have a foundation because I like the idea of putting stairs or something. I feel like it'll be kind of cute like that. Okay, this thing is Island Living. She also does not come in the right colors. Nothing comes in the right colors. But is that a similar enough color to the darker part of the wood? And therefore, can I use it? Jungle Adventure does have stone stairs. I don't think I like the fence. Maybe if we had no fence and we just had a couple of stairs in some places, and then we can do this super cute little covered porch section. I might even be brave enough to use the trim from Adventure Awaits. I don't know, we'll see. And then of course, this is where the bar would go. And then I'm kind of thinking we could have a hot tub. This is from a different pack. This is actually from For Rent, but imagine how fun this hot tub would be if we put it out there and we put plants all around it or something. Let me just throw some lights in here. Oh my God, these are gonna be really weird. I think that we need to have a staircase, preferably some kind of pretty staircase from Jungle Adventure. And then, oh no, the staircase being there is bad news because that blocks the door. We don't want it to block the door. That would be bad. We could put it back here. Oh, and then we could have this be open to the downstairs just a little bit. Oh, that does look nice. Okay, and then I guess what we would do, start splitting these up into hotel rooms. Are they gonna have to have shared bathrooms? If I make these as big as I was just picturing, I think that we would probably have to. Maybe I should have made the bedroom smaller. You know what? This actually isn't that bad. Let me show you what I mean. So like we'd have bedroom, bedroom, bedroom there. This one can have its own bathroom. These 2 could share a bathroom. And maybe this one gets its own bathroom as well. So in total, there are 4 bedrooms upstairs. We could put like a bunch of single beds in there. But I guess that's not as fun. That makes 2 beds. Maybe the single bedrooms can share a bathroom. So that's 4 Sims. This will be 5 Sims. That makes for 6. The double bedrooms will have their own bathrooms. Technically, there are 11 Sims here because we've got 2 staff members and 1 host. So I need to get 5 more bedrooms downstairs. Oh God, okay. Probably the staff could all share a room though, right? So that makes like 8, 9, 10 Sims. And then I got 2 more double beds. That makes for 11 Sims. I think we could probably benefit from like a small kitchen and then some kind of bathroom downstairs. And I mean like a shared public one. I'm gonna have these 2 rooms share a bathroom, but the staff is gonna need their own bathroom separate. Okay, I extended this little bit over here. I'm doing that just so we can break up this back wall because I think it looks pretty bad. It's just like all the same kinda on the back. That could potentially become the kitchen and an extra bathroom in the hallway. Although we might be better off to have it be like very long and skinny. I guess I don't think the kitchen needs to be made tiny. It can still be kind of big. How many bathrooms is this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bathrooms for 11 Sims. That's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. It's definitely doable. Oh, that's clipping. Oh my God. I didn't think this through. That roof trim will always clip. That's just like how that roof trim is because it's so thick. Well, maybe we don't put a bathroom over here. Then it's even less bathrooms. Okay, here, how about this? bathroom downstairs. That's open and in the hallway, which is good. Honestly, I don't really care how the back looks. I mostly just want it to look nice from the inside. So I guess I'm kind of just down for whatever that means for me with like windows and doors and stuff. We can cover the back with landscaping if we need to. It's kind of a weird shaped building, so I'm doing the best I can. The Sims might need to go in there to cook for themselves, so we're gonna need to make sure that's open. I know there is a giant fireplace in Jungle Adventure. I'm gonna use that. Oh, that is so close to the staircase. I don't even think I realized how close that was. It looks good though, doesn't it? I think that's supposed to go outside. I think this is like objectively an outdoor fireplace, but you know, whatever. Okay, cool. This is clipping. Love when that happens. I love The Sims 4. Oh, can I use this thing just for fun on the stone in there? That's kind of cool. I know we're gonna want to have this archaeology table and probably like a couple of them. It's just so hard to know where to put it because it doesn't really fit anywhere. Oh, this is what I get for making such a small lot. Let's come back to that. Oh, I didn't really consider this, but there is actually also a pergola thing just in the pack. Okay, I'm putting some pots over there. I'm getting some little plant pots right here. Maybe this side of the pool can have a broken pot, or we could do like broken pot and one plant in that little corner. I guess they look like different broken pots. Here are these really nice metal sconces. We could use those. And here we have a carved bar. Let me move it out into the light because I feel like none of these colors are really matching. You know, that is so annoying. Why don't they come in the same colors? I guess when it's in the shade and under the cover over here, you can't really tell. But how frustrating to have literally nothing match it. This doesn't even work. I know we have the lights from like the little campers kit. The ones I was just using that did not work were the lights from the toddler stuff pack, but those don't even work either. It's just an awkward shape, I guess. Remember when I said it was gonna be limited pack? What was I talking about? Fully made that up. Wait, oh my God, when it's sized down, it also doesn't fit. How much do I care about that? Do you think it's okay? You can absolutely see that it's clipping and like you can tell that they're hung a little bit weird. I'm so sad. I wanna use this so badly. Can we just deal with it? Can you even tell? Oh my God. One of the other hard parts about this is that the floor plans don't line up upstairs and downstairs. So you're kind of just like hoping for the best with the window placement. I think I finally have all the windows on. Maybe we should start doing the wallpaper. I know I want like something super reddish and orangish inside of these bathrooms. We could also do potentially like a different color tile in all of the bathrooms. That might be kind of fun. Add some little visual interest. Okay, I'm trying this like orange thing with the stone at the base. That's not the same color though, is it? Oh my God, it is the same color. You can just really tell that they don't line up. Okay, deep breath. What if the whole place was made out of stone? Now that looks really bad, really bad. Let's try this color this time and see how that looks. It's more of like a beige, so it's kind of more plain. I might also have not all of it have the stone at the base. Just some of it can have the stone at the base. Okay, I put a little chimney detail at the top. That helps too. Luckily, Jungle Adventure had, oh no. Oh, we have to be really careful with where we put these because I can't have the landscaping clipping into the pool. But I was gonna say, luckily Jungle Adventure has a lot of landscaping and this stuff isn't even from debug. This is just regular landscaping. So that's perfect because it's even easier to use. Yeah, I think my goal is to get like some sort of thing around the hot tub. And we can do like some stone pathing on the floor or something to go around that too. I don't think we need to have these low-lying bushes everywhere around the outside of the building, but like probably most places around the outside of the building is what I'm thinking. Let me look at the trees next. I know we have these beautiful palm trees. See, like this thing right in the middle there with the plants on it, that's amazing. We could maybe do like 2 of them in there. Another one in the back could be good as long as it's like angled away from the building. And I'm thinking maybe even one, oh no, hold on. I was gonna say we could put one more like right here, but we're right up against the edge of the lot, so it's pretty close to the building, but that's not too bad. We also have this giant tree. Maybe that could go in the way back. And then I have this little guy. That could even go in the front. How does that look from the gallery? That's all right. I always like to see it in the gallery photo because I feel like it helps to see it zoomed out a little bit, you know? Yeah, I think we can get away with quite a bit of like mix and matching of different kinds of plants. I'm starting with all the regular stuff and then we can go in and add the debug stuff afterward. Oh my God, I fully thought this was debug. We even have these with the grass. Oh, they used to give us so many more plants than they do now. Can you believe that? They would never give us that grass now in regular build mode. It would absolutely 100% be debug grass. Oh my God, look at that clipping under the outside. Sometimes you can just see the stair railing. Okay, I've put loads of bushes. There aren't really a lot of flowers in this pack, but there's a couple things. So I'll add those in too, especially in some of these open areas. And then even some of these could be nice. These are good because it's very tall and skinny, so it goes in a lot of places. We can kind of like shove it in the back corner, some areas. Okay, I didn't even have to use any debug. I don't think I need to use any debug. debug. I think it looks fine. Better than fine. I think it looks good and like super intentional like this. I do know we need to have a trash can. Okay, we haven't put any of the lot requirements down yet. So maybe I should put a trash can. I think I might just hide that kind of over here because then it's easy access from this path, but it's not in the way of anything. All right, I'm just getting some wood flooring on top of these fake balconies that I've added. Okay, chess table with just like some wooden chairs. That's one of the activities they're gonna wanna do. So it's nice for us to have that. Maybe we could get a little doormat right there. I know I'm gonna need a pool ladder. I think I might put the ladder off in this corner. I am very interested in having a diving board, but I know it takes up a lot of space and it also looks kind of bad. So I'm not sure if we should do it. Oh, we could probably get the big one. Oh man, I think it looks bad like that. Let's stick to the small one. We'll just shove it right there. It is tempting, but they don't really match anything. Those diving boards are hard to use. I also haven't saved a single time. So I'm gonna do that real quick, just in case. I know a lot of you are probably also playing Sims right now while you watch this. Maybe you should save your game too. How about we just all save? You know, just an idea. Oh my God, this beige color is kind of horrible. I think I like it. I think I'm gonna use it. I think I'll hang up this beautiful tapestry. This comes in a lot of colors, so we can use that probably repeatedly throughout the lot. Okay, this thing doesn't come in any good colors, so scratching that. Okay, so I'm kind of picturing this area as being like a little living space. I've got a couple couches and a TV. Oh my God, that looks horrible. Are you kidding? Are they all gonna look that bad? I so wish we could use this pot and have it not look terrible. I mean, I guess you can kind of just get whatever. Oh, this could be a fun thing to use. That can go against a wall in between something. Oh, this is so not a limited pack build. I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed that I even said that earlier. I just should not have even brought that up. Okay, Jungle Adventure does have a couple different sizes of table. I think for me, I would really like to use these and have like 2 round tables. I know that it's very tight though, like the furnishings are a tight squeeze. I'm not sure if that's something that you really mind or if we can keep it. I'm gonna do 2 different pots on them, and I got these nice lights above them too. Okay, so there's a place for you to sit, there's a place for you to eat. Maybe I scoot all of this forward a little bit more because that kind of leaves you a little bit wider of a walking space. I might want to size this table down too. I wish that we didn't have to worry about that, but all of the tables in this game are so big. I basically always want to size down the side tables. Ooh, maybe we could close this off on purpose. Another archway might be a nice touch. Oh, of course it clips into the outside. How much do we care about that? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about that. And I do like how it looks. Like that looks so cozy and comfortable to me. Okay, forgive me, I kind of decided to rearrange everything a little bit. I'm thinking that I might actually have this downstairs room become a room specifically for archaeology, and we can put a bunch of archaeology stuff in it, just because there isn't really any other place to put it on this lot, and I think we need it. So I kind of rearranged the upstairs. It's all single beds upstairs, and then we have double beds in 2 of the rooms downstairs. But I think that's fine because these are like the best rooms, and then you as the player would probably stay in those rooms, and then the rest of the townies that fill in would use the other ones. So that works out really well and like everybody wins. Okay, technically this is playable. You can like walk around it all. I'm not sure if it looks bad though. Oh, these don't size down well at all. They have like horrible shading on the outside. You know, that's so annoying because I want to be able to use it, but it looks bad. You see when I size it down, you can see the shadow still. I'm kind of trying to decide if I care because then I can decide if I want to use them in here or not. I think I might just deal with it, with the shadows. I think I'm finally gonna break out the debug because I want to start putting some things inside of this case. Jungle Adventure has so many collectibles. There's all these things like this. I've got these little baskets. Oh, we could even put fish in here. I didn't really think about that. That could be a fun thing because this is kind of like the research room. So, okay, I think I'll leave it like that. So there's some space to add extra stuff, but it's mostly full. I'm gonna use a little bit of Lovestruck because Lovestruck has a fan. I think that would be useful. I think maybe some of this artwork could be useful too. Although, oh, maybe I put this instead of the fan because that looks way better. Okay, now I'm gonna try and make a fake check-in desk. You don't actually need a check-in desk with this pack. This part is fully pretend, but I just think that it's cool. Oh, I didn't really think about these Lovestruck potted plants. Those could be good in here too. And like this one as well. We're basically putting potted plants like everywhere inside of this build. Okay, anyway, back to this. Oh, these pots are nice. Sorry, lock in. Okay, I was gonna put this thing above the front desk. I don't know. It might be weird. It can be raised up a tiny bit. I just feel like it looks so cool and jungly. I think I wanna use it. We probably don't even need to have that many other things on top of this desk. We can leave it kind of open. And then again, if your Sims need a computer while they're on vacation, they can use that one. I was thinking about a fish tank. I just don't think that any of the fish tanks really match the vibes of this building. Let's stick to just more simple decor. We can put this thing in the corner. I'll probably get a couple chairs over here and maybe just like a table in between them. Okay, we can do the rug in front of the front desk. That would make sense. This actually looks nice. The layout is honestly working a lot better than I thought it would. I had really low expectations for this. Okay, I've got kitchen cabinetry everywhere in there. We can do a sink. This is the sink that comes with the pack. May as well use that, have it blend in. We can try a different color tile. I have that one over there. Let's try this simpler tile. Oh, we should use this drink tray. This is from the Riviera Retreat kit. So I actually probably shouldn't be using it because it's another pack that we're using, but then you can get a nice drink when you're hanging out in here. I'm also very interested in the pizza oven because I think serving pizza with Home Chef Hustle could be a fun thing to do. And I'll probably use the blender as well because then your Sims can make smoothies when they're here, and there's a couple open counters for you to cook on and leave food on. I don't want to overdo it in the kitchen because they're probably already gonna come try and cook on these. So we'll just leave them space so it's easy for them. Okay, this bathroom is one of the public ones, as in like it's not attached to any private bedrooms. Let's try and get the matching color. There you go. That's the matching shower. I might even use a bathtub. Okay, so technically I think that shelf is supposed to be in a kitchen, but I'm gonna put it in the bathroom and that'll be one of the bathrooms done. And then we'll basically just do the exact same thing in all of the other bathrooms. They just might not all have tubs. It kind of depends how much space we have. Oh dear, it's actually only 4 bathrooms now that I've rearranged everything. I don't think I fully realized that when I was doing all of the rearranging. 4 bathrooms for 11 Sims is definitely cutting it a little bit closer than having 5. But also, honestly, when I have played this, and I'm not just saying this, having played the pack, I feel like the Sims, they don't really even need to use the bathroom that much. It's kind of weird. So it might even be fine. Oh, hold on. Quickly regroup. I want to change the pool to be stone. And what if we use the really dark watercolor in it? I don't know. It looks kind of gross, but maybe it looks gross in a fun way. Oh, the other thing I don't have any of is the games tables. I was supposed to put game tables and I forgot. Here, I put a couple of them in the upstairs hallway. That's fine. I put a clock on the wall. There's a plant. I have a little piece of artwork here. Probably use even more plants in this area. Maybe we get a nice chandelier above the middle of this. It's not very big, but it is technically a chandelier. Okay, I put a bookshelf over on this side too, because I think that'll be useful for gameplay. It's good for your Sims to have something to do, and reading is a nice thing to do. Although reading is kind of buggy in The Sims 4, but that's fine. We at least have it. There's games tables, the bathrooms are done. The only thing we have left to do now is the bedrooms. I'm thinking I'll decorate all of the bedrooms with different color furniture. Oh, I would really like to have this dresser, but I think maybe that's not gonna work. Maybe no dresser for this build today. I think it's just maybe a little bit too tight in this room for one of those. I will do ceiling fans in all of the rooms. It's gonna be hot, so I think it'd be nice to have one. Okay, these are the 2 fancy rooms with double beds downstairs. Upstairs, we're gonna get much less fancy very quickly. Oh wait, should I have put a rug? I was kind of avoiding it because I felt like the rugs were a little bit much. No, we should try it. I think it helps. Okay, now upstairs, where things are gonna get much less fancy. Okay, so here's the first room. In this next room, I'm kind of going for a slightly more orange and blue color scheme. It's actually kind of a replica of one of the rooms downstairs, but that's fine. It's got single beds instead. We haven't really done this yet with the light color, just like a simple grayish tone. So far, everything we've done has been extremely colorful in here. And that's good, but maybe it'd be nice to have a little bit of a more simple room. Okay, in the end, I put a blue and purple rug, but that's almost all of the rooms complete. The last thing is the staff room. And this one I'm kind of dreading because it's got the most beds in it. And of course, that makes it like the hardest one to try and decorate because you can't really have much else except for the beds. But hey, you know what? No matter what, it is always better than the original build on this lot because that just had 8 beds all in one room and nothing else. But I think it might be done. This was actually really fun for me to build, so hopefully you enjoyed it too. I'm curious to see if having this now will make me want to come play in Salvadorada a little bit more. I just like the idea of staying in more of a hotel space than staying in just a big house by myself. I always have. That's why I've been begging for hotels in The Sims 4 for so long. But I'm gonna put it on the gallery. It's now up if you want to download it. I'm scared how many packs does it have. Okay, it's got like 11 packs. I've definitely done worse, but I did think it was gonna be a little bit better than that when I first set out to build this. That's okay. I am gonna wrap this video up right here though. Thanks again to our friends over at Helix Sleep for sponsoring. If you go to helixsleep.com/lilsimsie, you can check out that fall savings event. They've got 20% off site-wide right now. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everybody. You know what? I don't play with Jungle Adventure very often, but I love to build with Jungle Adventure. It is a really, really solid build pack. I mean, you saw the landscaping. There's more landscaping in that one game pack than in like all the recent 10 expansion packs combined.